Hey, this is Beverly with Youth Employment Service, and I'm here for another quick tip. So today's quick tip is all about playing the long game in your job search and seeing your jobs as stepping stones. So first I'm going to tell you a little story about my job experience. When I was a teenager, I really wanted to work in a fancy coffee shop. I wanted to make lattes, I wanted to pour designs into the cups. I thought that that would be the coolest thing. So because that was all I was interested in, that was all I applied for. And even though I filled out a lot of applications, I never got called for an interview because I really had no work experience related to food or service at the time. So ultimately, I applied to anything that I was even remotely qualified for. And I ended up getting an interview at a large movie theater, and I took the job, and I worked a part-time summer job as an usher and a concessionist. And I learned how to work with money. I learned how to operate the computer system that they use to take orders. I learned how to make some basic food items. I learned how to deal with customers in a fast-paced setting. So flash forward about a year, I was again looking for a part-time summer job, and this time I got hired working at exactly the kind of fancy coffee shop that I always wanted to work at. And the reason why I was hired for this position is because I already had experience working in food service, and I had experience with managing long lines and dealing with customers and working with money. It's important to realize that the job that you have first, when you have almost no experience, is potentially a stepping stone to something better. If you don't have a lot of work experience, it can be really difficult to get the ideal job that you want, but almost any job that you can get will teach you skills that can help you get the job that you want next time around. So I ended up getting the fancy coffee shop job. I learned how to make fancy lattes and pour hearts and rosettas and tulips into the cups, and I really loved that job. And after a couple of years, I was able to use my experience working that job to get an even nicer and higher paying job in a fine dining restaurant. So keep in mind that the job you have now is probably not the job you'll have forever, but you can use it as a stepping stone when you play the long game towards something even better for your future. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.